welcome to the Y'all Ain't Right podcast. I'm Brittany. I'm here with Nick, Tyler, and Todd. And today we have a very special guest. It's one of my good friends, Neil Miller.
Thank you.
He is here from Johnson City visiting us today. And before we get into anything, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And also, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in East Tennessee, we are all real estate agents. All of our information is in the details, our phone numbers, or you can email us at holler@yarpod.com. And if you're looking for a real estate agent anywhere else in the country, we can vet them before you even meet them and find you a real estate agent wherever you are in the country. So today we have a very special tasting episode. So we're going to be talking about ranch today. So we've had a little bit of a debate on what ranch is the best. So we went around and got a handful from some of the different businesses. So we've got Yield Steakhouse, Wingstop, Hooters, Outback, Hidden Valley, and then we got a Great Value, just generic ranch. So I'm the only one that knows which ones these are, so this won't be skewed.
I already know
That's
which ones
debatable. Say some of them I can already tell what they are.
Well, that's fine. All right, let's start with number one.
All right. Number one.
So we're like rating this just
Just try it. Tell me what you think about it, and then at the end, we'll go over everybody's favorite.
Oh, I already know which one that
Okay.
is.
So,
I'm going to type these out just to make sure I'm right.
I honestly already forgot which one's which. I've got it written down.
Actually, I have no idea.
So this I won't be as skewed, I don't think. But I do really like that one because I like a lot of vinegary
Pretty sure that's
and
Great
garlicky notes in mine, and that one's pretty vinegary.
I have to try again. I
I
don't
was
know.
literally like, I'm gonna like Great Value, probably
Yeah,
the
that's
best.
what it is. Yeah. I almost guarantee it.
I think I've had enough of this in my life. I think I've got this one pinpointed on which one it is. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I've had a lot of that in my day.
I have
It's-
zero idea.
You have no idea?
What do you think about
I got to
it?
get one more.
How do we
I
feel
mean-
about it?
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, no real aftertaste, so I don't think it's the Great Value, but I could be totally wrong.
I think they just throw the vinegar to it. I just hope it works out.
So we're not guessing which one is which. We're just
No,
how
but I
do
mean,
we?
I think in
But
our-
you have to guess. You can't not
I
guess.
think in our head we're
Yeah.
It's like a ranch off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
ranch
just gonna
off.
put them
Yeah.
in order, like when
It's
I start-
decent. Like, it's not.
That's a good idea. Put them in order of like which one you like the best.
Right, that's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
do.
that one's starting
Yeah.
out.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put that there for
Yeah,
now.
it goes in the middle.
That is a good idea, Todd.
I thought
Yeah.
that- I literally thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
ranch
okay.
off.
Okay, so that one was Hidden Valley.
Don't tell.
I've had a ton of it. I
thought we
knew
were gonna wait
it.
till we
Yeah.
get through.
Yeah. I was going to tell you after each one. We're not guessing them.
No,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need to. We need
That's
to play
gonna
the game,
skew
though.
like if I like it or not.
Yeah.
If I know
Yeah.
what it is.
So that's
Why I had you try it
It's
first.
a base one, so
Well, we
that'd be
have-
in the
we
middle.
have four
But I think
others.
we need to taste them, and then
Okay,
we'll go
okay.
down
Yeah.
what's what.
At the
Okay.
end, be
Well, that's-
like these are the ones
That
that are
explains it. That's why it tastes like Great Value, because
Yeah.
they're basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty much.
Like, I cannot stand Hidden Valley.
Okay, number two. This one out of all of them is the most like different color. It's kind of got a little bit of like a reddish color to it, which I'm pretty excited about because that usually means spicy.
It definitely has a different. Like I could look at them and be like, that one's
What we
different.
got? It's got a lot of smoked paprika in it.
Yes, it does.
You can tell right away.
Might even be a little cayenne, maybe.
Oh, I know. I've had a ton of that in my life, so I know exactly which one that is too, fellas.
I don't know which one that is, but I like it.
I'm torn between Hooters and Yield. I haven't had Yield in so long, so I'm gonna go Hooters.
I like it though.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
good. It's
I like
good.
the spice to it. So
It's definitely taking the first spot for now.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to agree on that.
and I like a little bit thicker ranch. Okay, you ready for the number three?
Number three. Okay, let's do it. Number three.
I can't tell the difference because I think that's Great Value.
I'm writing down like what I think they are too, because I want to see like how close I get to guessing correctly.
Ew.
You don't like that one?
I'm ranking from left to right. Left being the best,
Yeah.
right being the worst. It's kind of growing on
Wouldn't it
me.
be funny if like Hooters is like ranking it?
That took me by surprise.
The
at first.
aftertaste is.
I think it's because it's so different. All these ranches are so different. It's just.
Oh man.
I know. Yeah, didn't have your Pal Sweet Tea. Neil brought us some Pal Sweet Tea as our palate cleanser,
I know.
and you didn't partake.
Well, I left mine over there. I got a whole gallon of it over there. That's another thing I've had gallons of in my life, and I left it right over there. But that's okay. I got a whole gallon.
That might be Wingstop's.
No, so this one is.
That's actually really good.
Don't tell us.
Yeah, you're
No,
not
I'm
supposed
not.
to tell.
I'm
You're
not,
not
I'm not
supposed to
telling.
tell.
I'm not telling. But I like that one because I don't know. It's almost got like a. You can kind of taste the herbs in that one. It's a little bit more vinegary than the last one.
It was way different than the last
Yeah,
one. So
definitely.
at first I thought it was bad, but it's actually really good.
Yeah.
'Cause the
after you
one
let
before-
it sit for a
Yeah.
second. I had to go back for seconds just to make sure.
I think that's Wingstop.
feel like
Well, we got to, I know the name of the podcast is Y'all Ain't Right, and Y'all Ain't Right, but today, since we're talking about ranch, we got to get it right.
That's true.
We got to get it right because there's three
Yeah.
things the South runs on: ranch, sweet tea, and diesel fuel. So we're not doing sweet tea today, even though we have some. We're not ranking them, and we got diesel fuel. So solid, liquid, and gas. Today we're doing liquid. This is one of the top three. We got to get it right.
We may have to go back and do a sweet tea ranking episode too. That
Oh,
would
I
be-
got you.
Yeah, we
Oh, I
got
got you.
That would be a good one because you're definitely right.
Todd has moved on, ladies and gentlemen.
Todd, you're cheating.
Okay, we're doing number 4 now.
Oh, we're jumping the gun.
Yeah, Todd is going all out.
Okay, number 4. The consistency is a little different. Like there's not as much
This one's pretty good.
stuff in it.
It's very similar to the last one, but I think it's a little. And see, now I gotta go back and try the last one.
It's thicker and it's not as strong of a taste. I think I know which one that is.
Yeah, it's definitely not as distinct.
I
Now I'm
thought
just
I-
all sorts of thrown off. Like it's ranch overload.
Okay.
What in the world could
Now I
this
have to.
one be?
I got to go back and try one again to make sure I'm placing it right.
I feel like this one would actually pair best with a carrot
Okay.
out of all the ones
So
we've
far,
tried.
I would think so.
Yeah. That one, it makes me think of Hidden Valley.
Maybe it just makes me think of my childhood. But
So far I have moved them around a couple times and one just keeps going to the end.
yeah, one is definitely not good for me.
I went back and tried it again just to make sure and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's what.
Yeah, that one's definitely not going to be my favorite. I'm not, it's kind of blah on the flavor and the consistency.
Yeah, it's definitely thicker than the one before it. Yeah, I've got to guess. I
Okay.
forgot. I
Are
forgot
we-
I was guessing too while I was. Okay, I think I know what that is.
Are you ready for 5?
Yeah, let's go for 5.
I've literally moved mine like
Right.
Oh man, a lot of buttermilk in that one. That's a lot of buttermilk.
Not a big fan of that one.
Really?
That's a lot of buttermilk. It's really good though.
Dang it! I'm gonna have to put that one right in the middle. That's
the
a.
difference though in ranch for me is it's all about the base, how it starts. Like that is very
I think buttermilk,
very buttermilk.
puts it in its own
Ranch.
kind of category.
It does. It's you gotta like that though.
Ah.
That is overpowering.
And you always say that buttermilk is like the key to good ranch, right?
I mean, it can be. Like, if you're going to use buttermilk, it's got to be. You can't just use any, just random store bought, like, value brand buttermilk. That's just not.
I still think.
You got to use, like, the organic stuff, like the real deal.
Yeah.
But you could also just make your. I like to make my own buttermilk.
Man, the base of ranch is mayonnaise. So you got Dukes and Hellman's and heavy duty and
yeah.
extra heavy duty.
I make all my homemade ranch with Dukes.
Okay.
Because I love vinegar.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before too. Is like which mayonnaise do you
Yeah.
like better? I think most people are Dukes.
See, I just put vinegar in my
Hellman's.
Disgusting.
No.
Miracle Whip.
I was gonna say
Get out.
Oh, my grandma.
Get out.
All right, now hold on. Miracle Whip comes with a disclaimer.
salad dressing.
If you have a grandmother that is making a tomato sandwich,
Yep.
it is
Okay,
100%
yeah.
acceptable.
That's the
Because
only time
you
I
put
think.
that as the base. You put your tomatoes on. You salt it up real good.
It's acceptable to lie to your grandmother and tell her that that's good.
Oh,
if she puts it
100%.
on, yeah, if she puts tomato, bologna, Miracle Whip. I love it, Grandma.
Yeah.
Please, can I have another? But you're lying.
It's not.
But it's
very good.
acceptable to lie. That's the only time.
Yes.
That's the only time.
I love any and all mayonnaise equally, and I usually get JFG, but I switch it up sometimes just for funsies.
Dude,
That's like Kraft.
girl, get some Dukes.
Dukes is pretty good.
Dukes is where it's at.
I love all of it.
Look, guys, I'm
I
still
think
over
it
here
goes
reorganizing.
Hellman's, Dukes.
Man, what?
Mayonnaise is very regional. Down in New Orleans, there's a whole different brand they prefer down there. So it is a regional thing.
Yeah, Duke's is Southern. I mean, we didn't have Duke's up home until probably recently.
This one, I'm just so at a loss. Like,
I'm having a really hard time on where I want to put number 5.
Okay.
I'm
have
having
you
an
picked
easy
your
time with all
favorite?
this except for one thing because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, but we got 5 cups.
Oh yeah.
We're missing one of these that's in the front. So I need to talk with the sous chef and see which one we're missing.
We're not missing
You're right. There is
the great value.
the great value's
Well,
not
hang
even
on.
in here.
I also
even
brought
open.
some Kins with me in my side holster here. Now that is a buttermilk ranch, but I was packing.
Kins is fantastic.
Kins is pretty good stuff, you know. You don't
lo-
bring a
I
knife
love
to a
the dressings.
gunfight, and you don't show up to a ranch podcast without some ranch. So I just follow the
Wait,
basic
so-
cowboy rules.
So Hidden Valley or Great Value is not in here.
It's not in there by
Okay.
accident.
well,
Well, that's weird because that's like, well, the first one I said.
we're
was
gonna
great
add
value.
it to the list.
I'll be honest.
And we got
I've-
more Rammies. We can just go grab a couple Rammies over there. We
Yeah.
can bust out the Kins and the Great
Well,
Just put it
Value.
on
we've
the
got a
plate.
plate. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we'll just put it on the plate.
Like I said, I already
ruining the
forgot
surprise,
which
though.
order I put everything in, and so I thought that last one was great value. To be honest,
So we don't know what's what?
no, I do.
We
I
think we
wrote
know
it
what's
down.
what.
I wrote it
we
down.
think we do know what's what.
I just forgot mentally.
So I wrote down my order of what 1 through 5 is, and then I put my order out here.
Yeah.
Oh, here
Okay.
you go. Here you go.
So now we're adding another couple numbers to it. So there's going to be a 6 and a 7.
Let's muddy the water even more.
Yeah, why not?
I will say Kins makes phenomenal dressing.
Caesar dressing, they
It
have the
is
best.
So good. It is so good. I used to make my own Caesar. Now I just don't even bother. I
Yeah.
just get Kins because it's that good. Super
That's
thick.
a lot
though.
thicker than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Great value.
This is.
I thought it was going to be super thin.
See, now I have to reorganize what I was guessing because Great Value wasn't even on the list.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh crap! Now
Maybe
I
you should
have no
have
idea.
a carrot for that one, just so you can crunch up the audience real good.
We need a producer.
Crunching them.
See, now this is a little biased though because we already know which one's which, right? So
It is a little bit.
I
Just
tell you
a
what, It's a
little.
little bland. Little bland. I'm gonna.
Kins.
Ken's tastes a little bland.
Oh, hold on. Don't
Mm.
say that yet.
I love Ken Caesar, but honestly, I like that dressing, but I wouldn't put it in a ranch category. Like I wouldn't eat it with wings, but it would be a good dressing on salad.
We gotta slide that over here. My little arm can't reach that far.
It's not
That's
giving
delicious.
ranch.
It's a little bland.
Kins, that's delicious. It's you gotta like buttermilk. Then.
That's the buttermilk base that you were
Yeah,
talking.
I'm in
that's
with
the
that.
thing.
Maybe I'm not
in
down
with
with them.
Kins.
There's not much twang though, because that's
I
buttermilk.
think you're more of just the mayonnaise vinegar girl. Like that's what you like.
Oh gosh,
But the buttermilk should have a lot more
I can tell that was great value. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
chemically.
So, which one are we going to put as our number 6 and 7? Great Value is 6, and
Great value is garbage. That is all. Oh,
Great value 7.
Great Value 7. Okay. Great Value is garbage. I'm not
Well,
gonna.
that would be 6 on here, on this.
Well, we added Ken's.
oh yeah.
Oh man,
Man, I don't know where to put Kins.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Ken's just threw my whole list
I'm
of
putting
numbers
Ken's
off.
on 6 because it doesn't taste like ranch. It just tastes like dressing.
No,
I'm putting Ken's in the garbage.
get out, Todd. I'm putting it pretty high. It might be number 3 for me. 2
You're a buttermilk guy.
It was bland.
Yeah.
I think
It's
it was
good.
bland.
Okay.
and Ken's is number 7.
Ken's, I
Kins,
like-
we're making Kins numbers on this list. We're making.
Well, everyone's list is going to be different.
Well, I mean, each of these ramekins are numbered, right? So that's why I was like, wait, which one is what number?
Oh,
here?
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the first one that we tried was Hidden Valley. That was number 1.
Okay.
We'll see how many I got. in a
The
row.
second one that we
6.
tried was Outback.
Mine was in the middle.
I was torn between Hooters and Outback.
That was Outback?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
That was the one you got. You didn't even know it.
I didn't look at it.
Oh,
I
okay.
never looked at it because I thought for sure that was Yield Steakhouse. I thought, but I never even looked in the bag, so I didn't know it was colored.
I figured it was a Hooters thing.
The third one was Wingstop.
I got that one. I knew that
Yeah,
one right
yeah.
away.
That was
Well, look at what I have as my number 1. I told you they've got the best ranch.
I did
The-
get the third one and the first one right.
The
I'm
fourth
3 for
one,
3 so far. I'm 3 for 3.
the fourth one was Ye Old Steakhouse.
Ah,
4.
I thought that was Outback. I got Outback and
I'm
Yield
5 for 5.
switched.
Same.
Oh man.
And then the fifth one was Hooters. So the last one that I thought, because I thought I had great value in there, I thought that Hooters was great value. I don't think that I've ever eaten at Hooters. I wasn't a big fan of their ranch.
So I had Hooters first.
Well, Hooters was what number?
2.
2?
Who was your
Second.
favorite?
Wait, Hooters was
Hooters was
two.
number 2?
No, Outback was number
Outback
2.
was
Oh,
number
I'm sorry, my bad. Hooters was 5.
Hooters was 5. Yeah, that was my like. All right, so my order of favorite to least favorite was Wingstop number 1, which I've said they've got the best ranch, and then I went Outback. Then I went Yield. Then Ken's. And then Hooters, and then Hidden Valley, and then Great Value. So it's like Hooters not doing so hot. They're down there with Great Value and Hidden Valley.
Who was your favorite?
But
I'm going out. I'm heavily biased. I spent a decade at Outback, and I've had millions of gallons of this stuff right here on cheese fries and wings and everything under the sun. So
rye
I'm.
croutons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the bomb. So I'm heavily biased, but Outback took my number 1 spot. Number 2 spot would have been Yield Steakhouse. Turns out.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then 5 was, I don't know how I ended up with Hooters there. And then 1 was Hidden Valley. And then 3 was Wingstop. I'm on the low end of
You put
Wingstop.
Wingstop down at the bottom.
Yeah, I was the same way.
Oh,
I don't know how I got there. I thought that I was having, I thought I was right, but I was wrong.
Wingstop is so
I went Outback, Yield, Hidden Valley,
Outback, Yield, and Valley.
3, Wingstop. What was that, 5?
Hooters?
Hooters is one very good.
And then Ken's,
And Great Value.
Great Value.
That's a fair list.
Hey y'all, Tyler here with your real estate tip of the day. When it comes to buying a home, there are countless complex steps involved in the process. It's so important to have a trusted agent to guide you along. Don't work with a realtor just because they happen to be your cousin's brother-in-law. Interview your possible agent and don't be afraid to ask the hard questions. Sit down and get to know them and learn how they operate. Ask things like, how long have you been in business? What areas do you work? What are your specialties? And the big one, especially going forward, what does their representation cost? Be well informed before you sign the agreement and marry that agent. If you want to know more about all the steps involved in the buying process, or if you have any other real estate questions, be sure to let us know at holler@yarpod.com.
I mean, that's the only thing we have different.
I just like this
is
because it's got a little more twin.
We've got
with
Wingstop
Yeah, you were-
and something else
yeah.
flip flop. That's pretty close.
Okay, Tyler.
All right, what you
Your
got?
taste buds are all over
I'm
the
organizing.
map. I'm curious.
Let's see. And for...
I think Tyler's got
It's not that hard.
Outback. at the
Yeah, it
bottom.
is.
He's written a new list like 3 different times.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough because then you can
Uh,
also break it down into. It's a hard thing to do because you've also got some buttermilk ranches in here, and you've got regular ranch.
Well, this is the most different. The
Outback.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, and we're all room temperature, and we're not doing it with actual wings and celery and salads and
Cheese
pizza.
fries.
and
Cheese fries is the
Nothing to
is the number
skew
one
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Nothing to skew it though.
There is nothing to skew it, but sometimes it needs the skewing.
Yeah,
Some skewing for the chewing. You got to have it.
So, okay. So I went with number 1 was Outback. Number
Okay.
2 was Wingstop.
Okay, so we're just flip flop there.
For 3, I did Ken's because the buttermilk,
so good.
yeah, I love it.
Trash.
4, I had Hooters. 5 was Yield. And then Hidden Valley for 6. And then at the very end of the list was Great Value, which is garbage.
Yeah, that's so bad.
I'm still
on some
surprised how
Walmart.
thick it was.
Our
I was
lists-
literally surprised.
Our lists are basically the same. We have our 1 and 2 flop and our 3 and 4 flop.
Pretty close.
Like that's.
Yeah.
So I guess we're pretty similar on.
I
I
guess
love the
so.
buttermilk.
Yeah, I do
Ken's
too.
is so good. What
And
was 4 Yield? That was a great one.
Yeah, I had a really hard time kind of figuring out where to put that one because it was like right there.
Well, to me, it's like a combo. Like I taste it and I'll get some buttermilk, and then the next time I get like a very vinegary.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I like it though.
You can tell it's homemade.
But it's funny because Hidden Valley and
man,
Great
that's
Value
so
are
good.
similar, and they both ended at the end of my list. Like they're way down there.
Yeah.
5 and 7
Yeah,
or
Hidden
6 and
Valley
7.
was smack dab in the middle for me.
That's
that
so weird.
makes
You're the
sense.
only one that's got Hidden Valley up there towards the middle.
But,
Well, I mean, it's just something obviously that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's got a strong taste.
I mean, it's garbage, but it's for you. I mean, you like it. So. No, I'm kidding.
It's not even.
But it's funny that it's.
But I think Outback probably
that was
won
number,
it.
was
Oh
that
yeah,
number one?
Outback was my number one also.
So that's four. And that's 4 number ones. For,
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
mine- it was my number 2.
It was your number 2.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's killer.
Well, it's
right?
kind of like doing a chili cook-off and somebody having white chicken chili. It's different enough.
It's a cheater.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
It's cheating.
It's breaking the rules of
well,
ranch.
it's got a little twang to
That's
it.
not the same, but
I gotta
Right.
try Hidden Valley again. It was number 1. I gotta try it again.
Coming from a guy who won a chili cook-off using a recipe he got from AI.
But it was chili. It wasn't white chicken chili.
I can't get. I mean, there was nothing good about Hidden Valley. I really just can't get behind it. Like it's
I know.
just weird.
Pretty bad. I was like, oh, it's going to be gross eating. But I will take blue cheese over ranch any day, though.
It's a totally different category.
I know. I'm just saying. If I'm getting wings,
You're
I'm
still
getting,
wrong, but I mean,
If I'm
that's
getting
totally-
wings, I'm getting blue cheese.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
That's correct.
okay. What about ranch soda?
Oh my! I've
What?
not
Do you know
tried
there's
it.
a ranch soda?
Not tried it. I've seen. If I would have known about that, we would have tried to find some and bring it. For
I've
this.
seen it. I think at like the beach and stuff.
I have never heard of that.
That sounds.
I've never heard of that.
That sounds terrible.
You should have some ranch soda at that garlic festival we were talking about.
Garlic festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like garlic
Where
ice
is
cream
that?
and stuff.
That's
I think
where
it
I
was
need to be.
Michigan.
I mean, what
Yeah,
makes
right.
ranch, though? That's I'm curious about the.
Some people would
Dill.
argue it's buttermilk. Others would argue the vinegar and mayonnaise, but traditional
It's-
is dill.
Vinegar,
You have
mayonnaise,
to
and
ha-
dill. Like you've got to have those. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think any.
'Cause
Yeah, I
the
don't think
the
any.
powder when you're making it is probably.
Well, it's a bunch of seasonings combined.
Yeah,
That's the
what I'm just
powder.
trying to think. With the probably garlic is probably number one.
Yeah, they've got.
Oh, yeah.
They've got dried garlic. They've got
Onion salt.
garlic and onion salt. They've got
Dill and oregano and
Oregano.
I
paprika.
think it has dill in it.
Oh, yeah,
That's like the
100%.
number one ingredient.
Yeah. Good. Good
The
ranch.
Outback has cayenne pepper in it. That's what gives
See,
it that
that's-
extra,
so
that
it's like
extra
cayenne
something.
and smoked paprika thrown in there.
Yeah.
You can taste the smokiness. That's what I like about it.
It's thick too. Can't be having no runny ranch.
No,
Water, buttermilk, salt.
that's good. I still
Natural
just think
flavors.
Wingstop's got it.
Yeah, they're kind of copping out because they're not going to give you exactly what's in
Yeah,
there.
none of them do.
But
I could drink that.
Yeah.
that is insane.
The Wingstop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so good.
I don't know if I'm biased because I also worked at Outback for so long, but
don't.
I like it. And used to, you could like look at a table, like whenever they would walk through the door and be like, these people need a bowl of ranch. And so I would fill up a soup cup of ranch and just
go
take
and
it to
bring
them
it.
with their bread. And I'd be
it.
like, here you go. And you could also tell, oh, let's just go ahead and put that bottle of A1 on the tray whenever I'm going to take them their food
Oh,
because
see,
they're
that-
going to need it.
That's me. I just bring the A1, and when I go to Outback, it used to be bring the rye croutons and
Yeah.
the ranch.
I haven't
'Cause
been
I'm
to
dipping
Outback
all day.
Well, that's what the people call it. If they didn't call it ranch, they call it some of that dipping sauce. Let me get some of that dipping sauce. Oh, you mean the ranch dressing? No, I mean that dipping sauce.
It's like,
So,
okay, fine, we'll bring the dipping
I
sauce.
get it. I know what I speak your language.
Yeah, and it's colored just different enough that you might not think it's ranch, but there's ranch in it.
What goes into bloomin' onion in the?
It reminds me of a bloomin' onion sauce.
Is
Yeah,
it
that's why I
different?
like it so much.
It's,
Yeah.
Is
it's
that more of a horseradish?
bloomin' onion
Right.
sauce. Yeah, it's, yeah,
It's totally different, but it's it
like
looks
horseradish ketchup mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's like a tangy kind of. Yeah, that's different than
Oh
ranch.
man, I had
'Cause it was funny. The Hooters girl.
You could- I
told
know,
us
you can just-
to get Ruby Tuesdays because Ruby Tuesdays makes theirs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, but I mean, most of these guys like two, or it might even come in
Ruby
canned
Tuesdays
or bottle
makes
now.
theirs.
But it was just
Yeah.
funny that she was saying to get Ruby Tuesdays. And she bartends at Ruby Tuesdays also.
Now, if you're looking for some gift ideas for a lady, they do have ranch scented fingernail polish so that you can smell like you've eaten wings all day long.
That sounds. I would just be
Man.
hungry all day. I mean, you're just smelling ranch all day. I mean,
Does it keep smelling?
Supposedly.
Do you buy it in the same aisle that you buy the Ghost Milk shampoo? Is that what they sell it at?
No,
Is that,
no,
No?
it's not natural.
Is that what you're lying. You got it on right now.
No.
Oh, okay. It's just the aroma from all the ranch.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
If you see Brittany randomly sniffing her fingernails, it's because
That's because you knew it. That's why she was late.
I don't think I
Over
have
there
that.
sniffing a magic marker.
That's how I'm gonna lose some weight. It's just I just smell ranch whenever I'm hungry.
I just sniff
I think
my
that would make
food.
me
I
want
don't
to
need
eat
it.
more.
Yeah, me too. I'd be hungry all day.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is. We always talk about.
Todd literally ate all of his ranch.
He just kept.
Like,
Do you want some carrots? Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry, but yes.
yes, he's like, yes, give me carrots.
Oh my gosh.
That is too funny. I look over and he's just got them stacked. Like, oh
It
man.
wouldn't make a mess, so I emptied my house.
Everyone else has got just an inkling.
I went
A
back
ranch
and like
thing,
tasted
right.
them like 6 times whenever I was reading.
Yeah.
Do they make a blue cheese scented polish as well? So, one for your
Ooh.
fingernail, one for your toenails, or
That would be
I
a
was
little
gonna-
pungent.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how I
Smelling
would.
my belly button.
Garlic's one thing, but that
Blue
moldy
cheese,
cheese,
the moldy
is a
cheese
different
might be
story.
another. Might drive the men off.
You don't like stinky cheese?
No, I love it. I just don't want it on my fingernails.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
there's a
you paint.
scent.
You use that for your toenails. It's
Yeah.
the blue cheese for the toenails.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh, that's gross.
So that's where it belongs.
While you're down there.
Okay, I think that's a good place to pause for a second. Now for our things to do segment. Some of the best Nashville hot chicken can be found right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Princess Chicken is located inside of Yeehaw Brewing. This is legitimate Nashville hot chicken, so even the mild has a good kick to it. You have been warned. As you get into the hotter flavors, they add some extra sauce on top. Absolute 10 out of 10, so fantastic. Great prices. They have a ton of indoor and outdoor seating, complete with turf and fenced in. It's a great atmosphere if you're wanting to bring the kids or the dogs, watch the game. And of course, don't forget to try their Yeehaw Vol Lager. Be sure to follow for more things to do in Knoxville, Tennessee. And welcome back. Okay, so before we go, would you rather eat ranch ice cream or brush your teeth with ranch flavored toothpaste?
Ice cream.
Yeah, I mean that's
Ice
not
cream.
even. Ice cream is actually it's a food, so like I can actually ingest it. Like
Who makes the ranch ice cream?
the number one ranch that your
Oh, okay.
preferred ranch.
A little spicy. Yeah,
Now-
I'll go ranch
Now it's
ice
your
cream.
preferred ranch in ice cream and in the toothpaste. So you can't say, oh well, if it's Hidden Valley toothpaste, I'm not doing it.
Although if you're eating like an entire ice cream cone, like that's kind of a lot, or you just brush your teeth for.
Yeah, heaven forbid
Well, I mean, how
somebody
long do you
should
brush
eat a
your
lot of it.
I brush my
ranch.
teeth for like 2 minutes. Like that's gonna be a long ranch brush.
Since I literally ate all my ranch, I'll go with the ice cream.
Ah, that's true. That's
true.
fair.
Yeah, I just think. I think that's the answer because if it melts, it's. You
I
just
mean,
got
I've had
ranch.
spicy or different ice cream. I don't
I
think
thought you
I've
were
ever
saying
had a
toothpaste. It
weird
was like a,
tasting peanut butter
Wow.
toothpaste.
Off the rails.
I was gonna say
You brush your teeth with peanut butter? I don't.
That would also be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream. I think for
That
me
sounds
too.
so far away.
I don't know. Like having like the sweet and the ranchy flavor together. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'd probably rather do that than I don't know.
I thought you were about to be like, oh, we just tapped into something I never thought about. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, let's. So we're gonna get one of those homemade ice cream cranks in here, and we're gonna make our own ranch ice cream and
Like
see how that.
instead of chocolate syrup, just
no,
ranch.
No, we are not.
Yeah, you have to try it.
I was gonna say, I think you have to put ranch on top of your ranch ice cream.
as like a topping.
Instead of like caramel or chocolate, put it on there like
Yeah.
that.
With little crouton
And if
chunks.
you're brushing your teeth, you just get out the cheese fries, brush your teeth a little bit, pop a cheese fry, brush it up, pop a cheese
mean,
fry.
yeah.
You're basically doing that anyways.
We could add a little coconut oil and it'll make the hard crust.
Oh my god.
This all sounds painful.
Oh yeah, okay.
Todd is like taking it to a whole.
But that's what
level.
makes the
Just put wax in it,
no
like
Coconut oil.
beeswax or something edible. I don't know. See
usually,
that
it's usually coconut oil.
hard shell ranch dip for your ice cream.
Exactly. It's usually coconut oil of some sort.
Oh, somebody's gonna ban us just for that.
All right. Well, I think this definitely put us in the mood for some wings. So we're going to head over to
So now I'm hungry.
Yeehaw and have some
Oh,
Princess
yeah.
chicken.
See, I really want to try that too. Now that we hopped it up so much on the last
Hey,
one.
you just went yeehaw for wings? No.
Prince's Chicken.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't do that for wings.
We went to Hooters yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was funny. It took Tyler a millisecond to say yes when I said, hey, you want to go to Hooters?
I was like, let's go.
I've never seen him jump that fast.
Did you throw some wings? I mean, it's not the greatest wings ever. There's much
I like
better
the wings.
Yeah, I thought their wings
I think
were
they're up
pretty good.
there.
Big Kahuna wings are phenomenal.
Okay, yeah, I do like Big Kahuna, but they're not. I don't know. They're yeah.
Next, you're going to tell me like you like the wings from Pizza Hut.
No.
Okay.
I was just a clue a couple weeks ago.
Papa John's has some pretty good wings.
No.
Look
Cut.
at him. He's
Cut.
like, we're out.
Okay, well, I think that was a good episode. So, Neil, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, this was fun. I like the ranch tasting. Clearly, Todd did too. He ate all of it. So.
Well, be sure to join us again next week, every Wednesday, and we've got some bonus real estate episodes out in our real estate playlist on YouTube. Check it out.
Yep.
Eat your vegetables, Tyler.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. If you or someone you know is thinking about buying or selling real estate in East Tennessee, email us at holler@yarpod.com. You can also reach Brittany Hawkins at 423-270-9572, Todd Huber at 865-456-0101, Tyler Letner at 865-816-0076, and Nick Cantey at 865-250-5167. Our office at Wallace Real Estate can be reached at 865-584-4000. Make sure to ask for YARPod. See y'all next week.